Hey, how's everybody doing, man? Well, it's Saturday, and there ain't nothing going on. Not a thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't, man, I don't, I know. Hey, take a drink. Remember, every time I say man, you gotta take a shot. Uh, I don't, I don't script my vlogs or my blogs, whatever you want. Is it vlogs with a V or is it blogs with a B? BL or VL? I don't know. I'm so I'm so far behind in the YouTube and TikTok, and I'm so far behind. I think I'm first. Okay, that's how far behind. I don't care. I'm just enjoying. I'm 60 years old. Well, actually, I'm 59. I'll be 60 in June. But yeah, I talked to Myles today. She's doing good. We're doing it via the messenger, because where she is in LaSalle, man, it reminds me a lot of this town. It's a very small town, but her house and our property is like, it's far from the town. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we're here. It's like, you got to pack a lunch when you go into town. It's just far. It's a nice town, great people. And that's where Myles' sister Virginia and her sister Lynn and her people live. And plus her daughter and grandkids live there. They don't live all together. Her sisters live in one little area. Her daughter and her grandchildren live in another area. But yeah, she's doing good, man. She's doing real good. And I said, are you coming home? Are you coming home? And she goes, what's it worth to you? I said, oh, Lord. Nah, she wasn't serious. Me and Myles joke around all the time. We've been through too much crap, man. And I mean, we've been through a lot, both of us. And her own thing, Myles has been through a lot. And she doesn't like drama. Now, she can get into drama sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, and sometimes I can, but if I could pick drama, no drama, it's no drama. And Myles is the same way. That's why I kind of avoid, I like that on YouTube every once in a while, watch something going on, some type of drama, but I'm gonna tell you, it gets to the point where it's like, okay, let's quit kicking this dead horse, all right, just move on. Move on. This is the way it is. See, I have another channel. It's called Brent's World from the Cave. That's from my office. I did that a while back. I think I got like 7 subscribers and like 3 or 4 videos. I post, well, of course, I post more stuff on this channel than that one, of course. But that one was supposed to be like this type of setting, just sitting there BSing or just talking. A POV type of video. And I just kind of like let it go stagnant, I guess. No, it wasn't to sit there and talk about people. It wasn't that to sit there and bitch about the Philippines. Because I'm finding out, man, you got to watch what you say, The Philippine government's kind of cracking down, or it seems they're kind of cracking down on that. Especially after that one deal that happened in that one time with the guy hitting another guy. And it became so publicized that I think... and that's not the only thing, just certain things have been happening. I think the Philippine government's going to start cracking down on that stuff, man. Especially if you're embarrassing another Philippine. They don't like that, man. They don't like that at all. They don't like that at all. And then you got one guy supposedly made I thought it was rude, statement about a woman of the Muslim religion. You don't do that, man. Number one, it's a Philippine. Number two, Muslims don't like that stuff. No, you don't do that to a Muslim woman. Not that they're special, because they're not. But that's, and it's not the Philippine government saying that. It's the Muslim people. You don't do that to their own people, man. They don't tolerate it. They were saying something about a certain body part, which was rude to begin with, but I don't know. I don't think anything will happen. Some people just write comments, how rude it was. And it was rude. But the way it looks, Myles will be back Tuesday. Yeah, we're still negotiating. Nah, Myles, and plus her children miss her, don't you, Mark? Don't you? Hope he misses his mommy. So does Mimi. Mimi slept on the bed last night, and we're on the spot Myles usually sleeps. Usually she sleeps down at the bottom of her feet. She slept down up at her mom, facing me, looking at me. And then when she fell asleep, because I was just laying there. It takes me a while to fall asleep. I was laying there, and all I heard was, you know the noise the dogs makes when they're sleeping, the crying, and it sounds like they're hiccuping. That was Mimi in her face. And I'll tell you, I don't know what it is. And I asked the vet about it. Mimi's got like the worst breath. It's bad. Yeah. But she's a good girl. Lucky, he's a pain in the ass. Ain't you, Ma? Old man. Well, it's day 3 of living a bachelor's life. And I'll tell you, it's not all what they say it is. It's kind of lonely, man. It's kind of lonely. You get used to somebody around talking to them, and all of a sudden they're not around. Kind of sucks, if you ask me. Not that me and Myles are up each other's butts, but it's just, they're there, so there's somebody to talk to, Yeah, I talked to Myles earlier today. She's doing good, man. She's enjoying her time in Lassam. Everything's going well, nice and peace, no drama, which is good. Yeah, I'm making me some round steak. You ever have round steak? Pretty good stuff. Round steak. Just use your imagination. You call it whatever you want. Yeah, today, man, I walked to the, I was walking to the Sorry store. I had to get something. I forget what it was. And one of the ladies asked me where Mylan was. Mylan, whatever. Okay? And I was like, oh, she went to her family house in Lassam. And she looks at me like all puzzled, and she kind of like turned around and kind of walked away. On my way back from the Sorry store, it's just right down the street, man. It's not even a 5-minute walk. She stops me again, and she goes, this woman's probably in her late 60s. She goes, well, how long is Myles going to be away? And I said, oh, she'll be back either Tuesday or Wednesday. She goes, oh. And she's standing there and she's looking at me. And she looks me straight in the face. She goes, well, who's taking care of you? And I was like, taking care of me? I said, I'm okay. I'm doing fine. And she goes, who's cooking your meals? I was like, I'm cooking my meals. And she just stand there. And I've talked to her before. And she goes, so there's nobody there at the house? I said, just me and my 2 dogs. And she goes, and nobody's coming over to cook your meals or wash your clothes or clean your house? I said, I'm doing all the above. Well, I'm doing everything. She goes, oh. And she just turns around and she just like shaking her head like this, then walks away. I don't get it. I don't know why it just seems here. I mean, I know one woman, female, lady, whatever you want to call her, good people, really nice person. Her father lives here. Well, a couple years back, her and her husband lived in Manila. And that's where they lived. Well, I guess her father felt ill or whatever. So she came here. She packed up in Manila, she packed up her kids, and she came back here. Just her husband's still in Manila. He's here every once in a while. But hey, you gotta make money, right? You gotta take care of the family, take care of bills. Oh, that's good, that's fine. But I don't, sorry about that, man. No, let me let this cool down, it's hot. It just seems that, I respect it. I mean, she's away from her husband, her kids are here with her. So the kids are away from their dad, but she came back here to take care of her father. Her father's up there. I know he's old. I'll be 60 this year in June. And I know he's older than that. Now he's not. You see him walking around doing things. You know what I mean? That he can do. Okay, let's be realistic about this. Yeah, I like ketchup, a slice of cheese, ketchup, and this honey mustard. Honey mustard on my, sorry about that. Honey mustard on my hot dogs. I'll let it cool down. I don't like it hot. So I guess that's just the way of life from him here, the woman, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think it's not weird. It's just, it's not what we do in the States, Your wife goes away. She goes away for some time. I'll be right back. She'll go away for a short period of time. And then, life goes on. Even at times the husband's left with taking care of the kids while the woman goes business trip or go visit, her mother or father or whatever. I guess they think that's, it just seemed to me she was kind of surprised that Myles wasn't here, and she left me to my own devices. I don't get it, but it's all right, man. I'm the one that told Myles, man, when I found out that one of her relatives that lives in Lausanne was going to lives in Badoc and was going to Lausanne, I told her, do you want to go? This wasn't planned. This was not planned. It wasn't like, hey, she came to me 2-3 weeks ago saying, hey, I want to go to Lausanne. I just said, do you want to go? Because I understand. I mean, I miss my family. I miss my kids. But it's going to cost me a lot more to go see them, I mean, I can do my own wash. I can feed the pups. Let me. I ain't getting no complaints from them. So they're happy, man. Yeah. Other than that, everything is fine. But I have been talking to, well, not really talk. We're not buddies or friends. I'll let this cool down. Talk to you for a few more minutes. He's been on YouTube since the 90s. He's got over 13 million subscribers. And it gets frustrating. I'm not, believe me. One time, this still has to do with this. One time Myles asked me, she goes, why are you doing this YouTube thing? She goes, you ain't getting no money. I said, I ain't in it for the money. You ain't gonna believe me. people have these dreams when they, you know, especially when if they go to another country like the Philippines. They had this dream that they're going to start a YouTube channel, okay, and they're going to become like Mr. Beast, okay. They're going to become multi-millionaires and they're going to have over millions and millions of subscribers. But then after a couple months, reality hits and they got 500-600. It takes a long time to break 1,000 unless you got something really good going on. The average, it takes a long time to get up there, man. It takes a long time. I mean, my channel is still very small, but I got some great subscribers. I got some really great subscribers, and I can't. Yeah, I get my trolls every once in a while where they make comments that don't make no sense. You know, like one guy, oh, you're not American. Okay. Is that supposed to hurt me? You know, but like, he said, man, it takes forever. He's got 13 million, but he's been doing it like in the 90s, 96. I don't really know exactly what year. And he pumps out 2 to 3 videos a day. And also, his average video per day gets over 900,000 views. That's a lot of views. Will I ever be like that? I doubt it. I doubt it. I'll probably be long gone before that ever hits, you know. I'm a realist. But like I was going back to, I got ADD, leave me alone. You know, Myles asked me, she goes, then why are you doing it? I said, she goes, there is no money. No, there isn't. I said, and any money I get, it goes into a savings account. Don't touch it. That's for when I'm gone. Myles has a little bumper there, you know. It's not a whole lot of money. It ain't millions, or it ain't hundreds of thousands, or it tens of thousands, but there's something there. Plus, I put money in there anyway. I said, Myles, it gives me something to do, you know. I mean, I'm going to be honest, man. When they did I should have started my YouTube channel. Well, I did have it going, but I was never into it like I am now. During lockdown, I was losing my mind during lockdown. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was losing my mind, and I hope knock on wood, it never happens again. That was rough times for everybody, you know. That was rough times for everybody. So, you know, it's just living a bachelor life for now. This is day 3. And I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I haven't cut no fingers off. You know, I'm not in a corner in the fetal position crying for my mommy. The dogs miss Myles, though, I'll tell you that much. Monkey lays in front of the door all the time. It's like, Mark, come on now. Mimi lays on the couch with her head facing towards the door, just waiting. They'll be all right, man. They're young. They'll get over it. All right, man. If this video makes any sense, hopefully I didn't, you know. But if you're watching for the first time, man, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that. Give me a like. If you want, subscribe. Share if you got it. But I'll let you all go for now. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And don't worry about the small stuff. Bye for now.